It's been a while since I went around and spoke to each of my crew. Facina, I don't think I ever got to hear her story since bringing her on board. I shall have to do this more often. Shoti and I talk a lot, and she tells me things about the crew. Rumors and gossip that they don't tell me themselves. Shoti is a very open person, and many in the crew feel that they can tell her things, especially if they want it to reach me. Yeah, Shoti and I are an item. It's been a few months now since we became lovers. She's a bit naive. Okay, sometimes she's a lot naive. But she has this simple girl charm about her. When she has an opinion, she expresses it, even if it makes her seem, well, let's just say I'd be embarrassed to say some of the things that she says out in the open. But this is what I like about her. That and her looks, of course. She has a great body, a very pretty face, and it often keeps me thinking about sharing my bed with her. She also knows how to sweet-talk me. She seems simple, but I don't know if that's actually true. She sure knows how to wrap me around her finger. Quite often, I find myself going out of my way to give her anything she wants. Fortunately, though, she doesn't really ask for too much. I suppose I'm lucky to have her. Yep, I love her, and I know she feels the same about me. Okay, Yidwin.
Greetings again, Captain. Do you require my expertise?
I'd like to ask you about your condition.
My condition?
She scowls.
If by that you mean the results of my experiment upon the sea, I have no interest in discussing it at this time. Or likely ever.
If you change your mind, you can talk to me.
I appreciate that, but I assure you that I will not.
I want to ask you about your work as an animancer.
My studies? I cannot promise a dissertation, but I'll happily discourse upon the broader strokes.
What is your specific area of study?
You haven't read my work, then?
She chuckles quietly.
As an apprentice, I focused on, and then helped discredit, the phrenological approach.
You mean to the skull? The shape of the skull?
At the time, it seemed more difficult than I thought it should be.
Why is that?
Some of my colleagues had a vested interest in a model of the world that included an inherent hierarchy of kith. That some kith made more worthy receptacles for souls than others, based on the shape of their brow or the length of their ears, was apparently an idea too tantalizing to abandon. Afterwards, my interest turned to the theoretical, before shifting a few decades later to the study of parapsychological inertia.
Parapsychological inertia, as in people thinking the same thing over and over.
Close.
She nods appraisingly.
Parapsychological inertia. The tendency for some souls to gravitate towards familiar locales or engage in behaviors exhibited from past lives.
Interesting.
From there, I moved on to work in metamortality, the scientific study of souls over lifetimes and the cycle of reincarnation.
These are actually kind of fascinating subjects.
Which brings us to the present.
What do you hope to do with what you learn?
You set the sled before the dogs. Before making decisions regarding what should be done, we must first understand what is. Anything else is a dream in the dark.
Any idea how Aethos is moving that statue across the sea? She laughs, a flat palm covering her open mouth.
I could theorize, but given how little I've observed of him, it would be irresponsible of me to do so.
How about theories, ideas?
It must require incredible energy, though. Staggering amounts of soul essence.
Well, that's what he's been gathering.
And can Audra truly be so flexible? Why does he not crumble?
She shakes her head and shrugs.
Whatever he is, however he accomplishes it, perhaps we can discover together. If the discovering doesn't kill us.
What's so important about luminous Audra?
That depends on who you ask.
She shakes her head.
Generally, Audra conducts soul energy. Luminous Audra also stores it, however.
Conducts, so allows transfer from one point to another. Luminous Audra stores it, I see. I know that.
Is it simply a worse conductor getting clogged by essence? Or is this indicative of a specialized function?
That's interesting.
Unfortunately, greed stymies inquiry. Rawatai and the Republics grind every ounce they find down into bath salts.
Okay. It's enough for now.
Of course, Captain.
She bows slightly at the waist. Rawatai's doing this too. I haven't really come across him doing
That's
that.
not a very nice word. Who taught you that?
Uncle Seraphin?
I see. We'll just have to have a little chat, won't we?
There's a lot of animals down here. Hey, Loth.
You look like you have something on your mind.
He tilts his head, listening patiently. I'd like your opinion on the Juana leadership.
The Queen seems to operate with a light hand on the tiller, so to speak.
He tugs at the edge of his sash, thinking.
And I think that's a good thing. What the Deadfire needs is someone who can lead its people without smothering them.
What do you think of the Royal Deadfire Company?
I think they're one of the most ordered and deliberate organizations I've ever seen.
Adair gives a nod and a wink. Yeah, I think so too.
And I don't entirely trust that. Not after the leaden key.
He strokes his chin. Did you ever make it back to Adair?
As a matter of fact, I did.
He brightens.
I saw my mother for the first time in years.
There's a lightness in his eyes and his posture that I've never seen before when speaking of his family. Can you remind me of the situation was between your parents?
My father was steward to an earl in the Seathwood. My mother entered into a hamnig with a thane when I was very young. I think they must have loved each other once, but I recall little evidence of it.
Sounds like it was a good trip then.
It was.
That's all. Adair,
Hey, look who it is.
talk to me about Bairn.
We got him out of there. That's the most important thing. But he is all alone out there, and that's what got him into trouble to begin with. I hope this time it's different. I hope he makes connections, finds something to do with himself.
Yeah, me too.
I worry, though.
You should. Look what happened to him. Let's get moving. Eldengrim. Not quite like the open sea. You know, it's almost like a zoo down here. All these animals. A little bear, several dogs, quite a few cats. A little drake.
Will do.
Okay. Well, that's time to go up. Time to go back to traveling, but we do need to rest first. Aloth is injured. Okay, time to rest. We've crafted fried ugly. Nobody else is injured? Rest. Okay, so it should be healed. Yep, no more injuries. Well, we're up here. As far as I'm concerned, Tikawara has been fully explored. Oh, where did I put that? Mapping the archipelago, Tikawara. Made some progress, but there's still a lot to explore. I don't know what else he wants from me. The ship did get quite a bit damaged. There's a lot of repairs left to do. They'll be done in due time as we're sailing. So we're coming up. We're going Motare O Kozi. Sailing as far as one can. What's this? Shipwreck. A grand old galleon sits just off the shore. Listing so hard to the side, its top deck stands nearly vertical. Its main mast has been snapped clean in half, as if by the hand of an angry beast. Sift through the wreckage. Take some time to explore the wreckage. Find a crate of adventuring supplies, rope and grappling hook. Continue searching. 2 hours pass. Another rope and grappling hook. Search the ship from top to bottom, there's nothing of value left. Okay, so we found... Come to the edge of the Deadfire. Oh, there's an island here. Islands. Bunch of them. What is this place? Some kind of lagoon. The ship crests a highway before plunging into the next trough, shuddering down its length. Clinging to the rail, Beodo shouts orders from the aft castle as water rushes across the deck. Handsome Eliam points into the rough sea. Something ahead in the water. A massive, pale grey form appears briefly in the water ahead of us, disappearing with a flash of a flat-finned tail. What in Andra's name was that? Beodo shouts. Identify it. I'll do that. As it crests again, I make out 3 tusks jutting directly out in front of the beast, like a trio of sharpened spears. Quilitalic, a large carnivorous whale known for punching holes through the sides of ship. Okay, well, we've got a potential fight on our hands. Ready to cannons to fire, all hands at battle stations. Beodo nods and begins shouting orders. Hands scurry across the deck, disappearing into the hold, and the sounds of metal against metal rise from below. Handsome Eliam's eyes meet mine. I'm not sure that's an option, Captain. As if on cue, the beast explodes from among the waves, its 3 massive tusks stabbing forward as it slams into the side of the ship. The higher tusk tears through the rigging and mainsail, while the thicker lower tusk rips through the side of the ship and juts from the deck. Oh, the Watcher's taking some damage. Olaf only barely manages to avoid being impaled by one of the protruding tusks. Fire the cannons. The ship rocks as the cannons erupt below, blowing holes through the beast and sending up plumes of red mist. The whale's tusks remain lodged in the ship, and its blood slickens the deck, but calm again falls over the Watcher. The crew gather, quietly clapping one another on the back, before they begin harvesting the beast. Gain some food and some ingredients, horn. Ah. That was interesting, but our ship did take even more damage. Almost back to where it was, actually, from the battle. The ship. Now, what area is this? Oh. There's some kind of grotto there. We'll try to avoid it. Still working on repairing that ship. Oh, we can land here. And what's this? Water? What's this? A ship out at sea? A Principi ship. I hope they don't come after us. What's this? Some hill ahead? Something's not quite right, but I can't place why. I realize then. Silence. The wind does not whisper across my skin or stir the tops of trees. Birds do not whistle and shriek. The chirp of insects is gone. Rounding a corner, the sounds of distant chanting find me. I can't make out the words, only the low drone of many raised in unison. Search for the source of the voices. I come upon a rocky switch path leading up the steep side of the mountain. The chanting voices are louder here, but I still can't make sense of the words. We've all been practicing how to sneak better. Let's sneak closer to observe. We creep up the path and discover a chorus of spirits floating in the clearing ahead of us. Sneak closer to the spirits. What? There's a siren ahead. Okay, let's attack it.
Sure.
Well, I know we're here now.
Lava beyond seek. I did not turn the spell speak.
Here comes 3 more. You're right in the way there.
Tell me. That looks
I do believe that they have... This is not good.
complicated.
They've enchanted Aloth. Maya, time to call down your drakes.
I wish I could.
Oh, Aloth's back with us. Ow. Dare, where are you? Way too far away, Dare. We need you down here. One of them is gone. I think they've taken the Drake. Okay. Attack the Siren.
Oh, good.
Right between the eyes.
I don't know if this is gonna harm
Not
them.
happening.
Okay. Only a lot can hit them. I don't know if that's hurt them or not. Essence batteries. Drakes are back on our side.
Blessings be upon you.
Oh, great. We need more allies. Ashiza, where is Ashiza?
Yeah.
That got him.
Let's go.
Still got it.
Alright, I will keep this one busy. The rest of you, the 3 of you, 4 of you, attack that siren up there.
Oh, good. Just like that.
Take him down.
Okay. Just a dare. Dare's still dealing with that. Let's go help him.
Good thinking.
Ashiza. Flank him.
Let's go.
Lost the light.
I've got it.
Creepy laugh. Very creepy laugh. Primal water. Spirit residue. Well, that's all we're getting from this. Let's continue on. No one took any injuries. Good. Looks like there's some fruit trees on this side of the island. There's a cave over there. Oh, in those mountains. Right, let's go and explore. Never know what we'll find in here. Ooh. As we traverse the island, we arrive at an area that appears to be untouched by Kith hands. Lush plants grow in riotous abundance around the entrances to several caves, and I can hear the sounds of animals and insects over the crash of waves on the beach behind us. When we walk closer, however, I notice that one of the cave entrances is too uniformly structured to have been created by nature alone. Inspecting it reveals a doorway carved in the aperture of the cave, though a door no longer stands there now. Yeah, obviously this is not natural. Who knows what lives in here? Dead Kith. Oh, Dargul. Yeah, it's got sigils of pain too. Let's see if we can't get closer.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh, I think it heard us.
Just like
She's a blanket.
Afraid not,
Oh, there's some kind of wizard over there. Maybe another lich? Like, console hut. Okay. Let's see if I can't call something in to help us. Corroded bronze figurine.
smart, don't it?
Ouch.
This is futile!
Okay, Adair, get over there. Accept these things.
That order's too tall.
Get on that lich.
Need something stronger.
Need something stronger.
Work's cut out for us now.
Ah, it's blasting us.
Just like
Loth, we can really use some powerful help here. I don't think we should be in the vicinity of the Sigil of Pain. Can you try to take that down?
Cannot whack him any harder. Over here.
Let's go.
Hey, the Sigil of Pain is
Some
not
good
down.
times.
Adair's hurt. Okay, let's flank this thing.
This is futile.
Adair is in fear. She's a... Hey, if you're gonna blast him, make sure you don't get us. A lot.
Curses.
He's in the water. Just like
Well, we're hurting the Lich.
That's not supposed to
happy to oblige. Don't like the darkness.
It's down. Just one of its Dargul's minions are left.
Sweet redemption.
Okay, that was a much more of a tough fight than I expected from here. Okay,
Right.
no injuries. We survived it. We defeated the enemy. Sigil of Worn Pain Stone. What's this? Void Seer.
Yeah.
Blackwood Log. Ethasian Prayer. Palm Slots. Chest with Golden Duke and Brass Teal. Okay. There's nothing else here.
Oh, good.
Destroyed. Hey, who else? Who knows what could be in here? Let's keep going. Another lich. This kind of looks like they're piecing somebody together. There's hands, legs. Is that a head?
Yeah. Sure.
What's this? The vapor wafting off these vats smells faintly of copper. Spire sponge, another brass sigil. Well, I don't think that there's anything else here. That lich was a bit of a fight. Let's get back to the ship. We did good. Didn't actually have to attack those spirits that were chanting, but who knows what they were up to. Sirens. Okay. Dead Kith Island. I named it Dead Kith Island. Everything on here is dead except for the flora. Oh, there's a few animals there. Okay, so we are coming up. Motare O Kozi is nearby. That's where the Prince Aru he sent us to. What do you want us to see if they're alright? I still can't believe that we haven't mapped enough of Tikawara. Like, how much more of Tikawara is there? Okay, well, Motare O Kozi is coming up, so we can always go and further explore around that area of the Deadfire later on. There's a shipwreck on this side. A lot of coral. You have to watch out. And there's Motare O Kozi. Is that an ancient Wana structure? I stumble upon an ancient shipwreck. Its sails hang from the mainmast like cobwebs, shredded by cannon fire and vicious winds. The ship's hull is cracked and bowed, but there still may be something inside worth salvaging. Let's sift through the wreckage. 2 hours pass. Found a pry bar. Continue searching. 4 hours pass. Bronze horn. Bronze horn. Oh, okay. It's worth something. Continue searching. 4 hours pass. Found some medicine. Which actually, we did need some. Continue searching. 4 hours pass. Repair supply gained. Interesting, I was just thinking we could use some more of that. Search the ship from top to bottom and there's nothing of value left. Let's see about going down and landing in Motare O Kozi now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.